Happy
Can
days.
you re-educate us? Some of my viewers would want to understand, how do you recognize having eating disorder?
Look, it's a variety of questions because they can be so blasé.
Mm.
I do actually have a quiz on the front page of my website that I've just recently put up. So if anyone wants to jump on that, I'm sure we'll tag it all in later. But I would probably say if there's any sort of fear or questioning about what you're putting into your body and why,
Mm.
um, fear is a big driver for you to start questioning if you do have an eating disorder because fear stems from a lot of other emotions.
Right. Mm.
And I guess if you start questioning what you're putting into your body and why on a regular basis,
Right.
that could be the start. Another thing could be, one really big eating disorder that people don't really talk about is rumination. And it's the fact where people don't want to consume the calories. They're so obsessed over the calories, and eating disorders can show actually through OCD. And so
Sounds familiar.
ruminate. Yeah, yeah. A lot of the time I do actually have people who just say, I'll just have a taste test and I'll just spit it out because I don't want to have the calories. Something
Mm.
like that, right, is so minute to some people, but it's all those little warning signs that just stem into the bigger issue later down the track.
There's one part of my life when I was, what, I think I was 16. I was morbidly obese. Okay.
Yeah.
Then my dad always get me pizza and Macca's. That's the only food that I could have at that period. So I
Right.
kept consuming the food, and I was morbidly obese, but I want to lose weight. So what did I do?
Mm-hmm.
I ate the food, went to the washroom, I forced myself to vomit.
Mm.
I did that for a while, then I found out it's so bad, I don't know what else to do. So I accept myself as a fat and chubby person.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
from there on, I re-educate myself. So that's the reason why we have this conversation, because we want you to re-educate our followers about
Yeah.
eating disorder.
I love
Thank you
that.
for
And
joining.
how are
Yeah.
you going with it now? So you've obviously done the same thing that I did, was just, battle yourself through education. Do
Right.
you feel like you've done a pretty good job at managing it now?
Of course, of course. I stopped
Awesome.
my eating habit when I was like 19, I reckon. So from 19 onwards, I re-educate myself on nutrition. I participate in bodybuilding competition. Then I further my study in
Yeah.
Australia. So came back,
Yeah.
opened my own studio. So I have my own studio. I've been operating my studio since 2013 until today. So I'm
That's
looking for
awesome.
more like-minded people that have, you know, that wants to educate the public regarding about nutrition. So you
Yeah.
pop up in my mind like, hey, I should contact this lady.
I love that. That makes me so happy. How good.